Hi everyone, this is 6 Storm Team meteorologist Ken Weathers. I want to give you a forecast update, not just the rest of the weekend, but into the first part of the week, because already people talking, as you know, possibility of some snow as we go Monday into Tuesday. It's going to stay pretty quiet throughout the day on Sunday. This is 4 p.m. Our forecast model just showing an overcast sky across the area. Wouldn't surprise me if we see some patchy drizzle, maybe a flurry across central and southeast Kentucky as we go late in the day, but not a huge concern. In fact, it stays pretty quiet on into Monday morning. There's 7 a.m. and we're still kind of overcast. Staying mainly dry, at least this forecast model, as we go through Monday afternoon into Monday evening. But notice by about 8 p.m. we start to see this band of moisture breaking out across the Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi border and even into North Georgia. And this is interesting with the placement and the timing of this as it slides off towards the east. Something we'll have to keep an eye on, because most computer models will say 2 of about 5 are keeping this storm system well to the south along the Gulf of Mexico, similar to what we're seeing here with the GFS, or the Global Forecast System model. It keeps it down towards New Orleans and tracks it almost right along the Gulf Coast. This is not a real favorable position for us to see snow in East Tennessee, and the output kind of shows that. Just some light snow showers across the area with limited accumulation. Now here's the difference. Some of the other short-range to mid-range forecast models, including the European, had that low a little further north, maybe around Anniston, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, sliding over to the Alabama and Georgia border during the day Tuesday. And if that actually occurs, that's a little more favorable for us to see snow, and that's why the output is showing some higher snow totals, especially Knoxville southward into North Georgia and over into the Carolinas. Now here's another comparison of the North American model. Has it again between about Macon and Atlanta, which is a good position. I think it's a little overly aggressive though with the moisture. I mean, look at this output. We're seeing some 8 to 10 inch snowfall amounts being forecasted over the mountains back across much of eastern and North Carolina. That seems a little bit too high. So basically what we know at this point, well, the timing, pretty good agreement with all the models, late Monday into Tuesday. The problems, large differences in the placement of this storm. Some have it well south along the Gulf Coast, which would mean probably not much snow, if any, for us. The others, as I showed you, a little further north, which is a little more favorable. So what am I leaning towards? Well, at this point, kind of splitting the difference. Maybe it's a more central southern Alabama area of low pressure, which would mean we would see some snow with a more favored area, most likely between, say, the I-40 corridor southward into North Georgia. But any movement or, say, slightly northward jog of that area of low pressure or farther south would change the forecast completely. So basically, we're going to continue to watch it and update the situation for you here in the 6 Storm Center, and of course keep you updated on WATE.com, WATE itself, Facebook, and Twitter.